And we're live. Hey, everybody. Woo, we are back.
We're here. We're alive, sort of.
Sort of.
Okay, so I've had a stream of medical issues. Had increased
Well,
meds. My back's now out. Listen, I'm here till the drugs kick in, and then for everybody's safety, because when the drugs kick in, my buffer goes, and it's not that I have loose lips, but there's a lot of cussing. Just so
yeah,
you know.
well, we figured we would do our last live of 2023.
Why
We
won't
did
it?
it.
Okay.
Huh?
It's still not connecting my YouTube.
It's connected to your YouTube. You're good. Don't
Okay.
worry about it.
Okay. So it's just my computer that's acting weird.
It's just yours. You don't have to worry about it because you're already connected on my end.
Good. We're good.
Okay.
Thank you, Bestie. Thank you, Bestie. Thank you. Okay, make sure you share the live stream. Share till it hurts. Share it on TikTok. Share it on YouTube. Share it on Facebook. Share it on cover everything. I can't remember. Yeah. Share till it hurts. It's okay. We're not.
It's all right.
This is a germ-free zone for now. For now.
I've already had one drink already tonight.
Let me see. I'm on my second water.
She limited me to one alcoholic drink before we start.
Because
I only had one.
I said, "Ooh, we're gonna go live," and then I'm talking to her, and she's like a little too happy, a little too loud. I'm like, "Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea that we let you play with the controls tonight."
But hey, I'm good at the controls. I can do this.
Dude, it won't let me join the chat.
Hit the comments. You don't have to join the chat.
I did hit the comments.
Does it say post a comment at the bottom?
It says connect to comment. Connect your YouTube account to join.
Oh, it's not going to let you do it to comment.
Hey, you see that? Hey,
I see that.
What happens?
Well, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you.
Bye. Enjoy the block party. Bye. Bye. We love Facebook, so we enforce all Facebook community guidelines. And guess what? He's going. Bye-bye. Listen, disrespect us, disrespect the staff, and we don't look back. What a rip.
Well, that was a nice Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
Hey.
Who do we got on?
Well, if I'd been drinking, it would have come out, right?
Well, you should have let me continue.
Spirit box just said, hello. Yeah, that's exactly what would have come out. Hello.
Yeah. Hello, Londa. Happy New Year to you, too.
Happy New Year, Londa. How are you?
I know in some countries they may already have their New Year.
No.
I think so.
Well, England, maybe they're 5 hours ahead. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. So England's just about to have their New Year or just had it.
Yep. Just had it.
Again, I don't figure out the time zones. I just figure out.
Go ahead, Londa. Get a drink to watch.
Get your drink. Get your snackies.
I don't have a drink. I'm.
So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Lisa, the Purple Dahlia, not your average medium. I am an authentic, real live, naturally born psychic medium from Massachusetts. People call me the Purple D now, which I think is funny. It's kind of cute. Yeah. There's many things I can do. There's very limited things that I can't do. But if I get something, I'm going to give it. I'm truthful. When I say it's free, it's free. And it's free while we're live. So if you notice right above Bestie's head, it says live in red. You are allowed one question, one specific question. So you won't give me generics because is spirit around me. If you catch me on a sassy, and I'm going to go, yeah, next question and move on to somebody else. That's what I'm saying.
Yes. Hello, Shirley.
I'm not seeing it.
Lisa, Souza, hello there.
Hello, ladies. Hello.
All right, guys. Here's what we're gonna do. It is the New Year is gonna be in about 5 hours. We want you guys to be able to come on camera to ask your question. We are gonna keep it short and sweet.
Okay. Let me just remind you that I'm the OG. We were bringing people on live before anybody else was. Okay. We're on other streaming channels right now. We're on Live Paranormal. We're on the Purple Dahlia page. We're on YouTube.
Yep.
So those are the ones that we're on right now. So let me explain, okay? It doesn't matter what place you're watching from. If you're commenting, we're seeing it. But here's the thing. I don't choose the questions because I like to keep it fair because I think everybody deserves to have a reading, especially one question. And we try to do it random. But when I say it's free, it's free. You don't have to message me. You don't have to text me. You don't have to give me your Social Security number. You don't even have to give me your credit card or your bank information. All I want to know is the exact question that you want. The more specific you can get, the more details I can give you. That's it. It's plain and simple. Don't respect me and don't disrespect me and don't disrespect the staff. Or you go bye-bye.
All we ask is if you guys share the live so we can get more people on, get some
and
new
make
people.
Sure you're following me on TikTok on both accounts. And we need you to start following Bestie because we're going to do more on TikTok because sometimes it's easier. And I've seen all the stuff with these other psychics on TikTok. Now, let me explain, okay? We don't like to call out the not awesome ones. But I will say that if they just got their tarot cards and they're saying, ooh, I just got some tarot cards and I'm going to do some readings, take it with a grain of salt, okay? If they're not grounding and they're not centering themselves, I sell smudge.
Let me go run and grab something.
I sell smudge. So I hope you guys have been doing well. I'm hanging in there. Grandbaby's due in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, approximately. She's ahead of schedule. The proud parents that be got me a Bruins jersey, an anniversary Bruins jersey, and on the back it says Nana. I'm so excited. Medical issues come and hit you at the worst times. Woo.
I'm back. So, look how cute this smudge bottle is. Look at this vintage, like it's like a perfume bottle, but we put smudge in it. It is so cute.
Now we do still have our regular sizes. This will be an extra cost naturally, but it's an atomizer. So that means that it's even more microscopic spritzing, which means that it's going to get into the stuff pretty well. So they can run, but they can't hide from Massachusetts or anybody else. I do have the ghost box going in the background. If it's too loud or too disturbing, let me know. I've been joining Carl from the Para Awakening. He does his own thing. Do you remember Carl? He used to fill in for Rob on the week.
He's on TikTok.
Right. So he's just getting back into the swing of things. So I've been joining him. Although he says that nothing happens when his ghost box until I show.
Brooke, happy first birthday to Melina.
Happy first birthday to the girl. How is she doing? I saw the picture. She's so cute.
Hi, Regina. Happy New Year.
Hi, Regina. Whip up. Absolutely. It's going to be a great New Year. I can tell. Because God knows 23 has worn out its welcome. I heard a dinkle, but I don't know what that is.
It's somebody liking.
She's getting into everything. That's what kids are supposed to do. Thank you, Shirley, for sharing.
Yes, thank you, Shirley. We can see that you shared. Come on, people. The more that people share.
Oh, I know. Let's be like some other so-called psychic I know. So we're just going to wait for people to show up. So let me tell you about my cat. So in case you didn't know, I've lost 2.
Oh, I got a telemarketer. Hold up. A telemarketer calling at 7 something. on New Year's.
I bet it's about your car insurance or your car warranty. You can't make this stuff up, people. You can't.
Oh, kidney? No, I think I need my kidney right now.
Did you hear that?
I heard that. Give me a second.
Do you have to go? Hey, she didn't know she works for the fire department. I don't think I need my kidney. My kidney's not that great.
No, I don't need to go. That was for fire.
Oh, okay.
EMS
Hello,
is
Jean. How are you?
Currently banging pots. Or
great. Well, that's what you're supposed to do on New Year's Eve. At midnight, you're supposed to go outside. Well, if you're little, you bang on the pots. Also, you're supposed to put some money in a jar just before midnight and then wait till just after midnight and then bring the jar in. Make sure the jar does not have a cover on it. I usually like to say wrap a dollar bill around a rock so it just stays in one place, and don't put it someplace that your neighbors are going to come and take your money.
Right. So, like, Lisa's been dealing with medical problems. I have been extremely busy. I was sick for like a week and a half as well, but since August,
you still sound sick. But the fact that we can hear you and that you're breathing is a plus. She burned herself out in both ends of the candle and then went split in the middle like, I'm tired. Well, you're going to get sick. Nah, I'm not going to get, I'm sick. And it's like, oh my God.
Well, listen, I've been taking EMT classes 3 nights a week since August, plus working, plus I was babysitting. So I'm like extremely exhausted. So January 6th, I will be taking my national skills practical, like the hands-on. And then after that, I'm going to go and schedule my written test.
You completed your course, didn't you?
I completed my course.
And
yes.
Passed?
And I passed my course.
Where should I put the money? This is new to me. Okay, so you take a jar,
glass jar,
or a container with no cover, and you put some money in it. $1. You don't have to go crazy, people. Although if you're gonna drop $100 bill, let me know. I want to be there to see what that looks like. So you're gonna put it out, maybe say 15 minutes before midnight, and then bring it in 15 minutes after midnight. And it's supposed to bring money into your home throughout the year. They say the same thing about, like, I think like it's red beans and rice. Excuse me. And the red panties, if you don't already know, you'll have to Google that one. On your own.
Red panties are love and passion. Yellow panties are money. Yeah, we ain't going there. Just saying. Okay, so
I'm drinking water. I took my meds, but they haven't kicked in yet. So
who wants the reading? We want new people. Who's been sharing? Guys, I can see when somebody shares. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we do check on that stuff. And I sort of feel like somebody commented on one of my things and I have to send them something of, I don't know what, but I thought I did that already, but maybe I didn't, because it's been hectic. It's been hectic.
Uh-huh.
Couple more weeks for the baby. Couple more weeks. Woo, woo. Ah! For the third time? Oh, Brookie, that sucks.
Yo, y'all need to stay in the house.
Did you get the 5th vaccination? Listen, and a vaccination doesn't mean you're not going to get it. It just means you're less likely to die from it. Brooke, I would start listen, what am I going to tell her to take?
Drink lemonade.
Why lemonade, you ask? Because the acidic in it is enough to strip the yucky off your throat. Then you want to take you cannot give honey to a child under the age of 2. So let's err on the side of caution. Let's say 3 years old. But you should take, this is the procedure. Gargle with warm salted water. Gargle. Do not swallow it. It's nasty. You'll puke. Trust me. 2, have some lemonade. Make sure, because it's going to keep the sick from staying in your throat. 3, have the teaspoon of unpasteurized honey. Then you should be feeling better. If you want a hot toddy, I recommend the blackberry brandy. 2 times with each pregnancy and this time. This time, I'm sorry, want to read that phrase again? 2 times with each pregnancy and this time.
Brooke, are you not telling us something? She didn't get a hobby yet, did she?
And Brookie's like, there's no way. 3 is your lucky number. Spirit just chimed in. I think so. Boy or girl, you think this time, Spirit? Boy or girl? Come on.
Look at her comment.
You can have your tubes out, but are they tied, knotted, soldered? This is a procedure that they do. I had it.
All right, who wants a reading? Who wants to come on for a reading? One specific question.
That's like the medicine ball and Starbucks. So good. What is the medicine ball?
I don't know, but it sounds nasty.
Eileen!
Hi, Eileen.
No. So obviously this is the crowd that's out all night partying, right?
Well, I was partying, but I had to take a break.
Okay. Spirit just told me something about new shoes. Who's getting new shoes? I know I'm looking for sneakers, but that's not the same thing. This is something about new steamed lemonade and tea. But don't steam it too much. You'll cook the acidity right out. Who just bought a pair of high heels? Yeah, well, the hot toddy's usually like lemonade and whiskey, and they warm it up.
I didn't buy high heels. Can you see me wearing high heels? Come on.
I had some on earlier.
Yeah. Brooke, did you buy new high heels for the party?
So either somebody bought high heels or it's the song High Heels, and I don't think it's the song because I'm not hearing the music. Last month or so I did for work. Okay. Is one of the shoes not fitting correctly? Like it feels like one of them doesn't feel as, so your left foot doesn't feel as comfortable as your right? Listen, I love watching those pregnant ladies or the ones that have newborns and they got the stilettos on because you're like, yeah. And let's set the clock for this one because you know what's going to happen. They're going to come off. Why bother?
Yeah, right. The right feels tighter.
Okay, yeah, because there's something with the right foot. I just want you to know when it feels like it's starting to break in, pay attention because there's something with money coming for you. Money.
Yeah, share the wealth.
It's got a comma in it. I live in Crocs. Yeah. Not even if I'm dead do I want to have Crocs on my feet. No, thank you. So I did check out the Bridgewater Triangle. I went the Friday before Christmas. And it was super cold. Hoodies. Oh my God. Yeah, hoodies. Hoodies is right. Super cold, but so much activity there, like crazy. And I went with the Bridgewater Triangle group. Of course, I'd be the only girl and I'm short. So yeah, they're holding branches and stuff for me. And I'm like, I can walk right under them. My daughter-in-law is in the hospital. Okay, hold on. My daughter-in-law is in the hospital. Any thoughts on her? I don't do medical. I will say she's going to be in there for a couple of days. Was she already not feeling good, Rayanne, before she went in? Hi, Tanya. Hello. Rayanne, would she have been not feeling well, like can't breathe, fever, all that weird stuff? Okay, yeah, they're going to keep her for a couple of days. I don't know if it's From what I've been told, they can't test for RSV, but yet they can tell you what kind of flu you have. I don't know. A virus is a virus. She's going to be in there because she's dehydrated and she needs to have the IV antibiotics. Thank you. It's good to know when I connect with spirit, I still can't remember stuff. I'm like, I can see the bottle. Okay, so yes, her legs are turning blue. She has influenza also. Yeah, she's going to be in there for a while, honey. And best she stay there, because think of the alternative. If you try to take care of this at home with everything, it's like a layer cake with her. It's not a good combination. It's not a good combination. Did it turn down? I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, you turned it down. Okay. Stream this to your audience. I thought I was.
Yeah, you're streaming to everything. You're good.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I got my CADs. He's got a question.
She went to the hospital. They sent her home. Now she's back in.
They sent her home because they didn't have a bed. And there's other people with more priority. But now that she's this kind of sick, they have to keep her. Okay, I can tell you about at least 3 predictions that I have for happening in the new year. I'm going to say within the first 6 months. Some of them are good, some of them not so good. What do you want first?
What do you want to get? Hold up.
Okay. So if any of you have been watching the ID Network and stuff over the weekend, they did the Charles Stewart thing and they did the New Hampshire serial killer. I already knew about the serial killer. There's actually 3. One that operates down by Springfield, Rhode Island, and the other one that operates. I'm going to hope that was a score because I didn't call that in. And one up by Loon Mountain that still hasn't been solved. They updated it, but they really didn't update it. So the update was like for 2020. I'm telling you right now, between the Fall River Killer and the other 2, and the funny thing is that all these serial killers all have like the same MO. Like they're like the same likes. Like if you took all the victims, there's something that looks similar. Like they could look like their sisters or cousins, whatever. They're going to strike again. And it's going to be within first 3-4 months of 2024. So don't do things by yourself. Make sure you call and let somebody know where you're going to be. Like for instance, Bestie, I'm leaving my house. And Bestie goes, okay, where you going to be? I tell her where I'm going to be. How long do you think you're going to be? That's what I tell her. If I don't hear from you, right. If she doesn't hear from me, then she's to call my phone. And keep calling it. See what I'm saying? Don't do anything but be aware of your surroundings. Now, with that said, let's move into some more depth because like that wasn't creepy enough, right? We're going to lose 2 more people in the rock genre. 2 more people in the rock genre. And it's hard rock. So there's many of them that are borderline on the fence all the time. So just keep that into, yeah, it is kind of scary. Listen, 2023 is worn out its welcome. I'm glad it's gone. And it's a full moon right now. So feel that a shift of energy. It's shifting. Somebody that's in the comments is getting a new car. I don't know if it was planned or not planned, but it's a new car or newer car. Listen, if it's my first time driving it, it's a new car. That's how I look at it. So it's a newer car, but it's not like brand new, but it's new. Any advice from my dad? Been sick and life feels overwhelming. the full moon is really kicking everybody's butt right now. It's making us all question our mortality. It's the winter doldrums. It's depression. There's a lot. Get them into something. Give them some vitamin C. Try to put them in a sunny spot. Like, not that there's been a lot of sun lately, but try to put them in a sunny spot and an activity that gets him out of his head. So there's plenty of those games. Like, I play them all the time. Like, you have
from her dad. Not for my dad.
From? Lisa, are we coming up on the anniversary or something around his death? Whoop. Oh, now he's coming in clear. Oh, holy moly.
She said yes, March.
Okay. First card that fell was contentment, peace, and abundance. A happy home life, the successful completion of a project. Followed by the second card, which is also a fire card, but it's a queen of fire. Hi, Angus.
Hello, Angus.
Crap out of me. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. Don't let anybody put you in the corner, girl.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Or Lisa.
Or
a relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness. A positive resolution of a conflict. Now, I think he's leaning towards that issue with your children and your other your son. And I'm not so sure that. Yeah, exactly. I'm not so sure that their motives are genuine. I think they have an agenda. So I would just err on the side of caution. Like, I'm trying to explain, like, I don't know if that's a good idea. Can I help you, Angus? Can I help you? No? Okay, just sit there.
We have somebody in the backstage.
Ooh, anybody I know? Somebody famous?
I'm not sure, but let's bring her on. Lori, you still there? Are you still there, Lori?
Yeah, I am.
Hi, Lori. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good.
Sorry, I turned the camera off. I just got out of the shower and I look horrible.
Girl, I just threw my hair up.
I took my hair down because I thought it looked a little too fuzzy. Now I got a cap beside me. We can just lie on you, Angus.
So what's your question?
What I know this is kind of broad, but a lot has happened in the past year, and I just want to make sure that I've made the right moves.
Oh, so you're having like buyer's remorse?
I don't think no, not buyer's remorse, but just like a lot of change.
Yeah, but change is good. If you keep doing the same thing, you keep getting the same results. You have to do something different in order to get a different result. And the same results were not working for you. Pick a card, any card, Spirit. What do you want to do?
Job.
Oh, job? Did you change your job?
No, I am officially retired.
We all say that. And then we find something else to occupy our time that becomes our job.
Yeah, mine's rehab right now.
This says victory. Good news is on its way. Public recognition or award. So I don't think you're quite done yet. So in your rehab, are you the A student? Are you the teacher's pet?
I guess so. I'm doing it on my own. So I'm the teacher and the student.
It says, listen to your intuition, have patience, consider carefully what you want before acting. Are you questioning whether or not your rehab is going to ever end? Aren't you kind of like just like, first 2 weeks, you're just sort of dipping your toe in the pool. Like now you're just up to your knees in the water. Like, Don't you have you have a long road ahead, right?
Yeah.
Because somebody in spirit saying, pace yourself.
Oh my God, absolutely. That's what I've been being told. I want everything done now.
Yeah. Events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many new things happening at once. Is it you don't like change?
It's just been, it's not that I don't like change. I've always been a person that embraced change, but
yeah, but you didn't ask for this change. This change just sort of happened on you.
absolutely.
Yeah, so it's a little different. Like when we're in controlling the change, we're like, of course we love change. I love to change my hair color. I love to change my nail polish. When somebody goes, oh, we hit your car's totaled, and now you have to get a new car. Have a nice day. You're like, wait a minute, what?
Right.
No. I didn't ask for this kind of drama.
No, okay.
You gotta pump your brakes a little bit.
Okay.
There is a man in spirit that he's like, oh my God, she's at it again. Gotta calm down, gotta let it ride for a little bit. And I'm like, I think she has let it ride for a little bit. I think this rehab at home is making her stir crazy. You need to get out.
Well, it's keeping me when anything else from the spirit world.
Okay, well, this man says stop crying.
Yeah, don't cry.
He never likes to see you cry, and we have this rule: nobody cries by themselves. Because I will cry at a Dorito commercial. He wants you to know he's been with you the entire time, and he's like sort of behind you when you're having your moments, and he's putting his hands on your shoulders, and he's like, "It's going to be all right, honey." He sort of feels like a dad or grandfather figure.
Okay. No, I lost my husband.
You know, one of those hugs that you get that from a man that makes you just know you feel safe.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to explain that. But I feel like he serves multi-purposes. So like father, uncle, grandfather, good friend, companion, like he covers all the bases. Like you could have gone to him with anything. Like, hey, I blew up the car. Do you think anybody's going to notice? And he'd be like, no, I'll help you fix it. He was that type. But he said he hates seeing you cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. You got this. It's just hard now. He's saying something's making it particularly harder for you right now. What is making you harder? Is it just being in the house or just being trapped in the four walls?
Oh no, it's none of that. I'm taking great pride in doing everything that I'm doing. I lost my husband on my birthday, September 9th.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry.
And I picked up and I moved across the country by myself.
By yourself?
Yeah.
Do you have friends or family there?
No.
So you just threw a tack at the map and said, let's go?
Well, I came to Florida. Yeah.
Where were you originally from?
I'm originally from Michigan, but I moved to Missouri and for my work, and that's where I met him. And so
Michigan to Missouri, I'll be honest, that screams cold winters.
I know. That's
Florida I get, but now we're talking bugs the size of my dogs.
Yeah, I had a choice of going to Michigan where my family was or going someplace warm, and I chose here. So
I would have chosen warm too.
I don't blame you. Just the humidity there, it can be just as much of a problem as the cold.
Right.
But you've made a couple of close friends.
Yes.
He's telling me you have two close friends. Do they know that you're feeling like out of sorts right now?
I really have kind of like everybody around here. Yeah, I'm keeping because I'm throwing myself into my mother's going to be coming down here in a couple of days, and I want the house to be perfect. So I have been.
Okay, let me give you the truth. There's no such thing as perfect. There's just average. Okay.
I know.
Your mom doesn't care if the house is perfect. Your mom wants to see you.
I know.
She doesn't care if you're in your jammies. You just came out of the shower. She's going to be like, honey, do you want a cup of tea? Let me make you something.
Yeah. And I'm
I know.
excited
I'm a
for her to
mom. I
come.
do the same thing.
So there's a lot of people that are very friendly here and
I'm
want me
sure.
to get involved with the Christmas things but I didn't.
Listen.
It's
Christmas is not for everybody. I know everybody thinks it's all joyful and listen, if you're a kid, it's great. Nothing goes wrong at Christmas, right? In reality, Christmas sucks.
Yeah.
There's
This
all this
year it did.
family, family. You turn on the TV, family, food, family, food. At
Right.
some point, like my kids, one of my children had actually called and thanked me for making it the least stressful of holidays. And they now appreciate all the fighting I've done to date to keep it a stress-free day. I don't care if they open their jammies. Like I said, well, like, what are we gonna dude, roll out of it. You don't even have to brush your hair, brush your teeth, just show up.
Right.
What do I care?
Right.
I mean, the other one's pregnant. I'm like, listen, Rhea, if you don't even want to come, I will deliver food to you, whatever it's gonna take. You know what I mean?
Right.
You have the slippers, I don't care. She shows up and you want me to get your blanket. No, she says, I'm not gonna fall asleep. I'm like, you sure you don't want me to grab the blanket for you? We got the fire going, everything will be lovely, lovely.
We got a couple questions in the chat, and then we have someone.
I just think you need a little extra time, Lori. You need just a little extra time. Now, I don't do this for everyone because everybody in here kind of knows me. But if you find yourself struggling, and I know you don't want to let all your dirty laundry air to your new friends, and I get it. Pace yourself. You could message me.
Okay.
Here's a shocker. I actually answer my messages. It's me. And if it's not me, it's Bestie. And why is Bestie answering them? Because I'm probably still trying to answer my remote control going, hello. And it happens. It happens. Although I think I've talked to her. And then later on in the day, I'm like, no, I talked to you. She's like, mm-mm. And then I'm looking around and I see the remote like next to my head. I'm like, never mind. What do you want? No biggie. But yeah, you're just going to need a little bit of extra time. But if you like, listen, I'm a judge-free zone. And believe me, I thought I've heard it all. And then humanity just throws another uppercut. And I'm just like, whoa, didn't see that coming. Whoa, like, is that even possible? Yeah, it's possible. But yeah, Christmas is not for everybody. I'm just starting to enjoy Christmas, and I'll probably enjoy it a little bit more because I have a grandbaby coming. But
John, can you say hi?
Hi.
Hey, John.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Somebody just said from the spirit box, they just said, hey, John.
So he is with me still.
He's with you, honey. He's with you all the way. Like he's trying to, it's like that tricycle thing, oh, you're doing a great job riding your bike. Oh no, we're not going to take the train wheels off. Oh, we took the train wheels. Mom and Dad got the seat. You're all right. And then you realize you've already, rode the bike up. They didn't tell you how to stop the bike though.
Right.
It's the same thing. He's there and he's there with you. And he said, you think that he doesn't hear you. But why would you think that? Because he says he's made notifications to you. Are you having like weird electrical problems that only come periodically when you're most upset?
No, I haven't seen or heard. When right after he passed, my Ring doorbell went off. And the camera showed nothing. That happened 3 different times.
Listen, I'm just gonna say this because he's saying it in my ear. He goes, ding dong, it ain't Avon.
But he hasn't done anything since I moved to Florida. Okay,
but you've been busy and you've been adjusting. Listen, the harder you want something, the further we push it away. Okay. I always recommend about an hour before bed, have a cup of tea. Chamomile I recommend because it's like Nature's Valley and you can put like 60 tea bags in there if you want. Nobody cares. You can't overdose on it. Although some people wonder, you really can't. And then go into your room, don't have any electronics on, and just sort of like, hey, can you just give me a sign? But you have to let your guard down just enough. And it's hard because everything that we've felt and trusted in the world just got shoved up our nose and slapped in the face with, you know what I mean? It's a little hard to go into like, okay, I can relax. But it takes practice. But through meditation and grounding, I'm convinced because he's telling me that he's done the lights, but maybe you're just not noticing the lights.
Okay.
He's telling me there's been a wonkiness with the lights, contributing that to a thunderstorm.
Okay.
And there's some song that keeps coming on the radio. He said he's not trying to upset you. He's trying to let you know that's him contacting you. Like whatever the song is, it really upsets you.
Okay.
You change the station, it's the same song, but a different lyric part.
Okay.
He's persistent. We like money. I'm just saying, you could throw $100 bills to her. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
That's
it
like
would.
I love you. It's the same thing. Same thing. He's like, you've got to relax more. He said, you're just too stressed up. Listen, like a pressure cooker. If we don't let the steam off, what happens? Ba-boom. We don't want to see you go ba-boom. Sometimes we don't get the rest of ourselves back when we do that. But he's there. He really is there with you. He said maybe he should pick a different song. Too late now. She knows what song it is. But yeah, he can hear you. Most of the time for men in the other side, I usually get I'm dead, I'm not deaf. It's like, well, you were deaf in Earth. What would change now? But he does love you, and he's with you. He says as much as you miss him, he's right there with you.
Okay.
You like I want to say like you can almost smell his cologne, and you like don't thinking you're hallucinating. You're not hallucinating. It's him. I'm asking him to give you some money, but he's like pennies or dimes. So you're going to find a lot of angel coins, which means that where you were standing, there was no coin. You know that because you looked at your feet or whatever. And then 2 seconds later, there's a coin now. That's him.
Okay.
He said you didn't have $100 bills in life. Why would we have them in heaven? Oh my God. I don't know. We don't bank over there. Could give her a puppy. I'm just saying.
Oh my God, I just thought of something. I had no clue what you're talking about with the lights. But quite often my outside porch light, which is a motion sensor light, goes on and there's nothing out there. Not even a rabbit.
So talk to him. Another thing you can do is like, listen, it's just after Christmas. Everybody's got those stupid jingle bells on sale. Buy a package of them, tie a string to it, put it out of the way of a draft, and tell him, if you're here, could you ring the bell? Once for yes, twice for no. I'm sort of on the speed of I'd rather have a low-tech device that allows you to have like a communication, almost like a conversation for a little while, than to have one big grandiose flicker of light and then they can't do it again.
Right.
He said he hasn't heard any bells. No, dude, I'm telling her to get the bells now. So that when she has them hanging, you can notify her when you're there and not there. You were probably more apt to notice this since October, but since we're moving into New Year's right now, the bells getting, everybody has to run back home because, like, they let them free for a while. Now they got to come back. But he said he still has a lot of energy, and he's been hanging around with a few spirits that actually know what they're doing.
Okay. Don't have too much fun.
He will communicate with you. But again, write some questions down and tell him you'd like some answers. I recommend some of the ghost apps because those help too, especially the ghost box. The ones that I use are legit. So there's those ones there, and they are fairly reliable.
Okay. What one do you use?
I use the ghost box, ghost app one. It's the ghost tube.
Okay.
It's not designed to get sentences, but yet it does.
Okay.
It's not supposed to answer you in real time, but it does.
Okay.
It shouldn't know the names of your children, but it does.
Okay.
So, like, it's fairly reliable. The SLS part of it, like, there's a whole bunch of them. There's the SLS. There's the one that takes the picture. There's a bunch of them, and they're free.
Okay.
So check them out on your phone, and you can have them do that.
All right. I
have the ghost box running right now. So He's like, he goes, I'll have to figure that one out. I know, high tech. I can't figure it out either, buddy. But yeah,
Thank you so much, Lori.
Thank you.
my condolences, Lori, but it's going to take a little bit of time, honey.
Okay.
Whoever said
Thank
that
you.
you're supposed to be moving on in 3 months, who the hell are they? They ain't experienced death yet.
Right. I think I went into panic mode and just ran.
Yeah, I'm like literally, I'm not over my 2 elderly pets that passed before Christmas. I was doing fine till somebody brought them up on Thanksgiving.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you
All right.
so much.
Thank
You're
you so
welcome.
much for coming on.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. All right. So we have Virginia wants to know, when will my son get over that his relationship is not what he wants it to be? He can't seem to get over her.
When will my son get over that his relationship is not what he wants it to be? I'm pretty sure that she made it clear. It's like kind of like what do you need, a frying pan over the head kind of thing. He just needs to get out of his head. He's so focused on her that he doesn't want to allow any new influences in. He's got to get out and do something. There's been 2 women that have tried to get his attention, but he's just too shut down. Usually I say 6 to 8 weeks before you enter into a new relationship or even think about it. With him, I think he's going to need a little nudge, like a foot up the butt out of the nest kind of thing in order to get the hint. Was this girl a redhead? Because I sort of feel the next one's going to be a brunette. Like redheads, for some reason, just aren't good with him. Maybe they're too feisty. That could be it.
Here, Freddie.
She said no.
Okay. I know there's something with like auburn, like redheaded people it's not gelling with. Maybe that was the first girl that tried to reach out to him. Listen, and he can't be that puppy dog that goes running back to her because there's nothing there. There's nothing there. And all he's doing is digging a deeper ditch because she's not interested and she's already moved on. If that doesn't make it clear that it's over, I don't know what else will, honey. I'm going to keep him in my thoughts and prayers, though, because, a little positivity, a little healing light, it can't hurt, right? Okay.
All right. Next, we're going to go to Tanya.
Where's Tanya's? Hey, Mama, what's going on?
Hey, what are you doing?
Nothing.
I haven't seen you on live in forever.
I haven't been on live in forever.
Yeah, we haven't.
They increased my chemotherapy medications.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
yeah.
Then the hair lossage, and then with the weather, like we've getting more rain. Like my back has never been this sore. Like I haven't been this sore since I was pregnant the first time with a kid resting on my sciatic.
Oh,
Yeah, it's been brutal.
yeah.
So I've been heating pad, trying to crochet, and we're not crocheting at doctor's offices. That's what I do. Yay.
Yeah, but at least you're getting it done.
Yeah, I got to get it done. That baby's coming in a couple of weeks.
I know.
I got a lot of stuff I got to get done.
Yeah, they get here faster than you think.
Well, they're like, she's running a couple of weeks ahead of schedule. Like, how big was Cameron when he was born? I'm like, 7'11". She's like, well, he was saying he was 10 pounds. I said, no, they thought he'd be 10 pounds, but he wasn't. She goes, I was 9. Now I'm getting really scared. I'm like, you just need to have your go bag ready. She hasn't gotten a go bag. She needs her go bag set. It's going to happen whether you're ready or not. When it's happening, it's happening. Yep. You're just there for the ride. Your influence stopped right after. It's like, oh, I'm pregnant. Now what? I just got to feed the baby and keep the baby in the oven. That's it. That's the only 2 jobs you have.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
How are your grandbabies doing?
As far as I know, they're doing great. I mean, there's I guess
anybody drinking Kool-Aid?
I don't know. Oh,
I'd be suspicious about that spring flu.
yeah, I don't know. I want to say probably not Dakota, because she just went through some medical stuff. If anything, it would be Ashley, or if my son, who's in Hawaii, knocked his girlfriend up, who's in Ohio.
It could happen. People do weird stuff in Hawaii, I heard. I don't know. I've never been, but you know.
Well, he saw her, I think, just before Thanksgiving. So, I told him
I'm
what you
just
said.
saying it's a leap year.
Yeah.
I can't give you too much information, but it's a leap year.
Uh-huh.
So be prepared to skirt that phone call. Just be happy because Jeff says it's a good thing. Just be happy.
Well, I told him what you had told me before about or no, it was somebody else. Somebody got the information, they gave it to me, that there's a girl, they said the oldest son. Who's the oldest son? And I told them, they're relaying this all to me, and he says it's a girl. And I said, my son isn't married. Doesn't matter.
It's a girl.
Yeah, Frank, that stopped it.
Listen, she's gonna have strawberry blonde. It's gonna be tight curls. She's gonna have green eyes, and she's gonna have a mouth like a sailor.
Oh, that sounds just like Ronan, my 4-year-old grandson.
Like I'm saying, you've seen this child before. How are your grandchildren doing?
Yeah.
This one's gonna have abilities too, though.
Yeah,
I sort of feel like from the get-go, like when the mama talks to the baby, like if she says, "Oh, why don't you kick for daddy or kick for Nana or whatever," the baby does it. Like there's a connection.
Well, it does run in our family. I know Ronan has abilities.
You'll have your own private investigation team right there.
I know. I just got to wait for him to grow up. Yeah. So I was.
Okay. So does your son's in Hawaii, correct?
Yeah.
The mother's in Ohio.
Yeah.
They're bringing up a dream catcher?
Is
that Hawaii or is that Ohio?
I don't know. See, I don't know this girl other than what he's told me.
What I can tell you is that this dream catcher has significant meaning to the both of them.
Okay. Yeah, I'd have to ask him. I don't know much about this girl other than
asking about her dream catcher is a lot better than going, "Hey, did you knock her up?" I'm just saying.
Yeah, I guess maybe. So what I'm being told is stop being so forward with him about it.
Like there's some things. I mean, us moms say we want to know everything. Really, we don't really want to know everything. There's many things that you can leave out.
Yeah. Oh, he's gotten better with that, but I'm pretty much like, if I hear, oh, did you knock somebody up? I'm asking, is she pregnant? I heard, there's a baby coming. I already know the girl's still married. She's not divorced, apparently. But before he got together with her and her husband had an open marriage, and my son was keying in on that.
Sorry, that was my phone.
I said open marriage and shit hit the fan.
Jeff is saying that he can say this because he's on the other side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not how life usually is for us, but we've got to learn to adapt. Coming from Jeff, that's like the kettle calling the pot black.
Yes.
Oh, yes. It's the way of the world. Thanks, Jeff. We didn't already know that. Thanks for playing. You're just getting on board to that. Oh, that ship sailed, honey.
Yeah, the way of the world.
This feels like if you don't say anything come around springtime, there's something with the flu, and he might say to you like, "Oh my God, she's been sick like for a really long time. Like she's not getting any better."
Yeah.
That might be the time to interject. Any rabbits die lately?
Oh, if I say that, he won't have a clue as to what I'm talking
Right.
about.
And then when he goes, what's that mean? Go Google it and then let me know. And then hang up.
Right. Right.
I'll do it
Yeah.
that way. But yeah, but I
Yeah.
just feel like there's a new grandbaby coming. The
Okay.
grandbaby should technically be here November, December. Hold on. End of October, December-ish, around there.
Yeah, because I know neither of my girls need a kid. Well, my son doesn't need one either, but neither of those girls need a baby right now. They,
It's not about need. You know that we don't get to choose.
Yeah, I know.
We plan, and God and the angels crack themselves up laughing. I have
Yeah.
a card for you. It says falling in love or wedding proposals. You always make this card.
Well,
The need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. This could be, it's going to be a very emotional thing because let's just say there's going to be a lot of extra with this pregnancy. Things have to get sorted out. Good, bad, or ugly, they have to get sorted out.
yeah.
My feeling is strongly leading to a paternity test. As if there's any question.
Yeah. Well, he tells me that this girl and her husband are split up and she lives with her parents and the kids, but he'd also told me that that this girl was divorced originally, and I knew he was lying to me. But
Tanya, it's
yeah.
complicated.
Oh, I'm sure it is, because my son never does anything simply.
No, if they
do any of our kids?
Listen, if they did stuff simply, would we have gray hair?
I know.
Somebody said to me the other day, I love the gray and purple.
Oh.
I went, thank you. And then I had to sit for a second. I go, did she just say that my gray was showing? Is that like a polite way of saying that? I was like, I wasn't planning on like doing anything popular, but yeah, I paid a hairdresser to make my hair this much gray. Somebody gets fired.
Oh my God. That's like one of those bittersweet comments.
Right? Like,
my
bless
God.
your heart. Yeah, well, you've
yes.
a baby coming. You'll have to keep me posted on when.
Okay. Yeah. So I know you don't. After I got hooked up to the live, I remember you don't answer health questions, so I had a different one.
Okay.
Okay. So Jeff was in this dream I had a couple nights ago. We were in this hospital room, and his dad was the patient in the room, but Jeff was there, hospital staff was there, I was there, and Jeff is saying he's a DNR. And then he says, they've tried 3, and then someone says, well, you only get 5. He's not talking to me, though. It's like he's talking to everybody in the room. And I'm wondering if this is a predictive dream about his dad.
I can't tell you when or how, right?
Right.
Okay. I've said all I can say.
Yeah.
However, I think Bestie knows something about the 3-5 thing because I'm seeing like her mind going click, click, click. I have no idea what that means. I didn't take those courses.
I don't know. When he said, they've done 3, the first thing I thought of was when Jeff passed away because they did a 3rd round, but by that time they had already said he wouldn't survive it. And I told them no more before they got to that 3rd. So that's where I went with it at first. I'm like, no.
Bestie, stop biting your tongue. What is it? What is it? 5?
Well, usually it's depending on when AED gets here. Usually they keep checking they do CPR they do 30.
Yeah.
They count to 30, do 2 rescue breaths. Count to 30, do 2 rescue breaths. Count to 30, do 2 rescue breaths.
Mm-hmm.
If the AD gets there then, that's fine. They'll shock them. or usually it's after 5 sets of 30.
That you
Then
declare.
you check for a pulse and all that. It all depends on the AED. It all depends on the shock, like the shock advised of an AED
Mhm.
and the
Yeah.
PAP.
I know I haven't talked to his dad in
Hi, Bonnie.
almost 2 years. So I know he wasn't in the best of health then. I don't expect him to be in better health now. And it may just be Jeff telling me that, yeah, his dad is probably going to pass. I mean, we kind of figured he should have passed several times already.
I can't.
But-
I can't comment.
Yeah. So, I don't have anybody that I could pass that info on to. So I guess
Sure,
he
you
told
can. You can talk to Jeff all you like, because it will be his ears that are burning, not mine, because I'm not going to get myself in hot water.
Please, I think Jeff talks more to you than he does to me. That man is hardly ever around here.
Listen, but it's not like we have a friendship. He goes, "Oh my God, you should turn on the station. There's another murder case. You know that's right by you. Oh my God, you see."
No.
Thank you for now not letting me sleep. I took narcotics to go to sleep, dude. You're waking me up, and now I have these dreams like, I'm going to run into the serial killer. What do I do? Well, I have a theory. Machete first, question after.
Well, yeah, it's like I say, he's still contacting you more than he is me, because I don't know how often he even comes around. He doesn't leave me any signs anymore.
Really?
I don't know.
Jeff, you
Not-
didn't have to be lazy. I'm just saying you're going to be like a typical man. Just saying.
Yeah. Oh, I ain't got to tell her nothing. She knows I'm there. Yeah. Whatever.
All right.
Okay.
We
Did
gotta-
you make something that he liked recently? Because I want to say he said that definitely drew him to you. Like he smelt it. He knew what you were making. He showed up.
I did Christmas dinner for myself, but I'm making carnivore chili tonight, and we used to eat that. So
Sure. It's the chili, right? Because my guacamole sucked. Come on now.
that's the only thing I could think of, because I hardly ever cook much for myself. He was
He
the
wants,
cook, not me.
he wants you to pay attention in the news. There's something that's going to happen in his old area
yeah.
where he works.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And they may be contacting you for his files. He says he doesn't have those.
Yeah, I'm no files. I don't.
This may be somebody that's very famous
Okay.
in that area.
Uh-huh.
Something similar to Phoenix.
Okay.
You'll know what you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's that area. So just keep an eye on the news.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, well, I
Let's
don't know
move-
what they'd contact me for with files, because I ain't got shit.
He's looking. They said that he said they're looking for a notebook, but he said he doesn't have those.
Nope. And even if he did, I purged a bunch of stuff. It's gone.
Yeah, like he doesn't have those. That's all you have to say. But yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna notice it when they mention it in the news.
Okay. I think I know what he's talking about. 'Cause
I don't know what he's talking about, but
there was a big binder and some notebooks and stuff that were in the garage that
all
I
I
threw
got
away.
all I got shown was the nightclub.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Who do we have next? Thanks, Tanya. Thanks for coming
Bye.
on.
All right. 2 more questions, guys.
And then
I'm gonna
Jason's
go.
go, and I gotta go. So glad, Bonnie, you were able to catch us tonight. Happy New Year. Will I get a job soon? Sure. Doesn't feel like until the end of January, February, though, Tammy. Do you already have your resume out? Because I feel like somebody that on your reference is selling. Oh, she threw your ass underneath the bus. The female that's on your reference list, you may want to check that. Listen, if you're not getting any callbacks for jobs, there's something with the reference list. It's a female. But I'd go over my resume one more time and change your references. even by changing one person on your references, you're changing it up. You'll see that you'll get a call. But I'm getting the feeling like the end of January, probably like second week of February. And that's in a blink of an eye. That's only in a couple of weeks. God, don't I know it?
Let's see.
Should I stay with my position at work and make a change? That's up to you. You have to decide whether or not you can sit in it for much longer, or whether you've had enough. Like, I've had enough here, or I've had it up to here and I need change. Spirit's telling me the luck will follow you. So if you want to change positions, change jobs, change companies, change locations, do it. But you have to really want to do it. Because when you change stuff, you're like me. You take it like change, sure, we'll change, and then like take 6 months to catch on to the change and accept it before you really like get into it. And it feels like somebody, yeah. Do you drive an hour to get to your work now? Because I feel like it's an hour drive to your work.
Bonnie says I would say she needs change.
She does need change, but she's got to want the change. Everything about coming into 2024 is always about change, but whether or not we were ready for the change is a whole nother thing. Now, okay. This would seem like it's a job that's going to be an hour's drive. I don't know if it's a half an hour there, half an hour back, but it feels like an hour drive. Like you could literally take a map, draw a circle around it, and boom, that's where the job's going to be. You won't be working from home. You might be for like maybe 2 days a week, but there are other days that you're going to have to show up in the office. Again, check your references. I'm telling you.
All right.
You all listen, anybody that's going to put out a resume, I'm just telling you this right now. You're going to have to check your references, go through your resume. What was good 10 years ago on a resume ain't good now. Nobody wants to have the inflation of your job position. They just want the truth. They ain't got time for that. And check your references. Change up your references. Don't always use the same references. Change it up. You could put me down for a reference, but then I like yarn. Hint, hint. And puppies.
All right, I'm going to address this. Stephanie Wilhelm Johnson, we
Yeah.
are truly sorry for your loss. We don't do readings because spirits usually are not around that quick after passing.
I don't do readings.
It takes 3 months.
I don't do any readings for somebody that has recently passed unless it's like 3 months or longer. And I think Tanya knows why. So her husband, Jeff, passed away and she made the appointment and I kept getting this weird, like he kept showing up. He'd only died like a few weeks before. Again, but the spirit, Jeff, lied to me and said, oh no, I've been dead for a while. Part of the reason is you're not ready to hear the messages. And sometimes we're ready to hear some messages and we say we're ready, but we're not really. Because what if he had a message like wasn't what you wanted to hear? You know what I mean?
And
you have to be that part of the mourning process to be able to accept what you're hearing.
And she has to take care of things. All spirits have to take care of things before.
He's still being sorted. So I suppose I should. So Summerlin is where we go. And once you get past the front desk of your reservations, then you have to reconcile stuff that's in your life. So like say if you are deceased because of a murder or whatever, they don't want you bringing that angst and that anger into heaven because it's not good. So they will make you go to counseling before they will release you into the public population of heaven, aka Summerlin. You get to choose whether you want winter, spring, summer, fall, whatever's your cup of tea. You want to go hang out in the mountains for the rest of your life? You do you. However, the first time after they pass that they're realizing that they're deceased is usually at the cemetery or at the funeral. And then after that, then they have to finish the counseling. There's no way to skirt around it. Like you're not going to go, oh, I'll do that in a few weeks. They're in charge.
That's correct, Bonnie. All right, 3 cards.
All right. I think I'm going to go with.
Pick 1, 2, or 3, guys.
I'm going with 3. I don't know why, but I'm going with 3. So just
That's
tell
the
me
number that had popped in my head.
Tell me when you want me to stop, people.
Stop.
Okay. Okay, that's card 1. Bonnie,
A lot of people are getting 3.
tell me, Bonnie, when you want me to stop.
Bonnie, you stop.
Okay. That's card 2.
Tanya, tell us when to stop.
Spirit just said in the morning.
Tanya said stop.
Spirit's funny. Okay. Present, past, future. No, this is just 1, 2, or 3. Pick the number that you're drawn to and stay with it. Okay.
Nobody
If
chose
you
1.
chose card number 1, an unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation. Review everyone's motives. Anybody choose 1?
Nope.
Thank Jesus. Hi, Patricia. How are you, honey?
Happy New
Right.
Year's.
Card number 2. The star.
Eileen.
Huh? What?
Eileen chose 2.
Okay. It's the star card. Happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path now. That's if you chose card number 2. And for the rest of us that all chose card number 3, please, Lord Jesus, let it be money or something good. Vacations, cars, jewelry, something. Oh, the renewal card.
Oh, yeah. Make us feel like anxious now.
Review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction.
That's what I'm trying to do. I see water.
It's romantic. There's a lighthouse. It's all romance and lovey-dovey. Sorry. I have an allergic reaction to that. Sorry.
Wait, you see that all the time when you're here, okay?
I know it's disgusting.
Oh, you love it.
Don't bother my fanny. I've got the dog, okay?
Bonnie said threw up a little bit.
Yeah. I show up and I'm like, where's my dog? I'm borrowing the dog, and Sammy's just like, hey.
All right, guys. So we are going to go. Happy New Year to you, everybody.
Don't forget to put your money out a few minutes before midnight. Bring it in a few minutes after midnight. Pay positivity forward. Be part of the solution, not the problem. It is a full moon. If I can deal with that one lonely crow showing up on my lawn every day, squawking at me, the rest of you can get along, okay? Because now I'm even giving them crackers and stuff during the day. I'm like, yeah, have a cracker.
Oh, I'm coming over. We just finished, right, guys?
Yep. She's coming. All right. So please be good to each other. There's enough negativity in the world. We need way more positivity. Trust me on this one. Nobody said, oh, there's too much positivity. And we'll see you next week. Okay.
Bye. Later. Love you.